Well, we've just fueled up in Ceduna, and I'm just going a little journey around the town. I could have just bypassed it totally, but we'll get down here, we'll do the roundabout, then we'll get back onto the highway. Just have a look, you know, curiosity killed the cat and all that. There's the A1 there, Murat Terrace. Anybody that's never been to Ceduna, this is a little bit of what it's like. Now we'll go round the roundabout. Oh, there's an Auto Pro over there. Oh, they've got everything in Ceduna. Sports power.
In 600 metres at the roundabout, take the first exit onto National Highway A1.
Yeah, I will, Karen. Thank you. Now, here's
In
little...
200 metres at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Poynton Street.
Doesn't she go on? That Karen, there's the ocean there, look. There's the ocean. Yay. Okay, now we're turning out. It's a nice little place actually, Ceduna. Okay. Food hub, we're gonna go up here, up Main Street.
In 200 metres at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Poynton Street.
Poynton Street. Okay. Okay, this is Ceduna. Ooh. Porterhouse steak, $28. Yeah. Ooh. Whale watching down that lane, nobody coming here. I'm looking into the sun. This is hard. Turn around here, straight ahead. These roundabouts. Okay, well, I think we're looking into the sun now. So, Glider Man again. Hello, Glider Man. Hey, you must be coming to WA. Must be costing him a fortune towing that little thing. Wow, it's costing me a fortune. When I filled up just there in Ceduna, I put another dose of injector cleaner into the tank, following the instructions. It's the same injector cleaner that I used in Port Augusta some few thousand kilometres ago, actually, since Harry fixed the car. So I'll be interested to see how the fuel consumption goes, because I'm averaging about 8 kilometres per litre, and I'm trying, as I always say, trying to stick between the 2250, 2500. Sometimes I've been pushing it up to the 3000 revs, but we're averaging, I think, about 7.9 kilometres per litre, say 8 for argument's sake, and I have a journey now of 475 to the border village, which has a service station there as well. You can get fuel there. So it'd be interesting to see what my consumption is like on this run, because this will be a non-stop run apart from maybe a coffee break or two. There are people who will say, what do you need to put that shit in there for? Well, I take the view that technology has so improved since the old days that now we're using synthetic oils as a matter of course, where once upon a time it had to be, you know, natural oil coming out of the ground, processed, blah blah blah. And so my view now is that, you know, with all the modern fuels that we get, with the additives that they do put in and gum them up, you need something to actually clean them and keep and lubricate, because there's no, the advent of unleaded petrol, of course, opened up a whole new industry for people like who had to use flash lube to actually run their petrol engines, when suddenly the governments decided, oh, you can't have lead in petrol anymore, which was acting as a lubricant. So I just thought, well, hang on, I'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. And it certainly couldn't do any harm. And I'm going to be interested to see what does transpire at the end of the day. Speaking about fuel and fuel consumption, the one thing I should take into account a little bit is the fact that I'm actually now heading from east to west across the Nullarbor, and this is where the winds actually come from the west to the east, so I could actually be bucking a slight headwind, of which I have no way to calculate it. But whenever you look at the radar photos or satellite pictures, the cloud bands are always swinging across from west to east. We don't know, so that will have a little bearing on how much consumption I use, or how much fuel I use, what my consumption is. Where's the workers? There's nobody working, come on. I think this traffic light is favouring the eastbound traffic, because we've been here in more than 5 minutes. There wasn't any more cars coming, then a caravan come around the corner. There it is, there, look, he stopped. God. Weird how they operate those things. Into another P Super. Penong. Penong, Monday morning. Oh, there's a camper truck thing going right out in front of me. Oh dear. Full diesel. Oh good, he's turning left. He's going, we love the Nullarbor, well good on you. 179 yellow line. Well, we are topping it today, all the different weather. What's this guy flashing for? Oversized coming again. Swimming pools. Three lots of swimming pools today. Where are they? These ones must be full of water. Oh no, this is a bigger thing than swimming pools. This is a big grader. Oh yeah, babe. Look at him. Big block of something. Oh, that's exciting. Here's the sign that says Nullarbor Plain, eastern end of the treeless plain. No trees, just bushes. So there it is, spread out before you. For those who've never been, never seen, this is the Nullarbor Plain. watching my fuel consumption, which is fine, but I still don't know where I'm going to be staying tonight, so I think, well, I'll just top up my tanks to full again, and it gives me that extra range if I wish to carry on after Eucla, which may or may not be on the cards. I'm only 186 k's from it, and it's still only 12, not even 12:30 p.m. So effectively I've got another 4 hours I can drive. So we'll pull in here, top the tank up, and then I'll continue. Fuel. Over there. Diesel. I see diesel. This one here will do. I'll move forward to number 13. Okay, well we fueled up there, but I forgot to ask the time. Oh, I'm in such a hurry. Anyway, who cares? I'll just judge it by the sun. Now what constitutes a tree? See that over there? I'd say that's a tree, and this is supposed to be a treeless plain. There's a bird sitting on top of it too. Birds sit in trees. And over there, that's more. Surely you would call them trees. Hey? So it just shows you, don't believe everything you read. Well, as you can see, there's a big change in the weather. We're 159 k's from the WA border. And what you're looking ahead of you is heading towards WA, and look at that weather. That's just typical for the state of WA. I hate to brag, but that's what I'm going home to. More blue skies. It's almost like Queensland with the blue skies. Bicyclist on the Nullarbor. Oh, I said it before. Why do you do it? Classic and Amarok Ryan. We're just coming in for a landing on the RFDS road strip. Oh, we just touched down. It's an aeroplane. I actually sat next to him, and I parked next to him in the garage. He said, "That looks like a kit aeroplane." Well done. All being pulled by a great big huge Dodge Ram. Well, there you go. We've seen it all now on this trip. Hey, there's all manner of rig. I'm getting the flash. Thanks, pal. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this one looks like it didn't make it. Nullarbor now. It's been a long day. I've got 40 k's to the WA border. There's a quick look at the ocean, folks. Look. The Great Southern Ocean. Oh, that's the Australian Bight. But that's it meets the Southern Ocean. Okay, we're coming back into WA. That's the quarantine checkpoint there, but I'm going to have a look at the fuel situation. Fuel first. Yeah. We'll top up the tankies. This song. Okay, go do this. Well, got through the quarantine checkpoint, no problem. Then I discovered that it's now 1:30 and not 2:30, whatever, so I'm carrying on. I've lost track of the time now. 1:49, yeah, 1:19. Anyway, I'll push on towards Madura. Hey, we're going to go down Euclid Pass again. I can actually pass this fella because nobody else is coming. Coaster bus that was struggling. Now we're on the flats. We're heading all across towards Madura. There's a nice picture of an emu there. I don't need fuel. I'm going to Madura now. I just pulled up there to have a look. Well, I've got cabins, but it's too early to stop. That's the trouble. I would stop, but it's still too early. So I'll go to Madura. Past this guy earlier that's about to come past here, and we'll have to do it again. Well, I don't mind telling you I am a bit whacked right now, and I've probably overdone it today. I'm looking at a couple of timepieces, and I'm 27 k's from the Madura Pass. There's a caravan park, cabins, whatever, and I'm going there to see if I can get a cabin. But by the time I get there, I will have been on the road for over 10 hours because I left, as you probably know, before the sun came up today, and I just kept ploughing on with little short breaks every couple of hours for a cup of coffee or whatever, and some fuel. So I don't think I'd ever want to do that again, but I don't know how far it will be, but from the Ceduna Hotel Motel to the Madura Caravan Park, let's say, or Motel, whatever. We'll have to have a look at on Google and see how many Ks I've actually knocked over today. So, anyway, lesson. Don't try and do too much because you get too tired. But I'm looking forward to hopefully getting something without having to pitch a tent. At this point in time, a special mention should go to the Beast, who has sat on his 29 2750 reps, 3000 reps, constantly for virtually the whole day, and hasn't missed a beat. So, well done, beast. Got to give credit where credit's due. Okay, well here we are coming into Madura. Look at that sky up there. I hope that's coming out. I'm going to turn in here. Already explained on the other GoPro. And I'm going to try and get a room or a cabin or something. And I'll get fuel as well on top of all the rest of it. Moving away from the diesel, I think. Lotus. Okay, stop. Quality fuels, diesel extra. What's that? Sorry, this hose not diesel extra. Okay, please pay for fuel before moving your vehicle. Well, I will do that too. Okay, Madura's 10 past 6. I'm at Madura. And have a look at the colour of that sky as we turn around. I'm just leaving the motel now. Wow, look at that. That is a red sky. Now, gonna go and drop the key off. I'm just going to leave that running for a minute while you have a look at that sky. Okay, we've given the key back. Isn't that magnificent? That sky, look at that. Yoo-hoo. Anyway, we're off now. Yeah. Exit this way. It's a bit bumpy. Well, 10 past 6. Here's the highway. Right, Baladonia. We'll just have a look at that sky in reverse as we climb up the hill at Madura. Laguna's 157. That'll do, we'll top up the fuel then, because then we have that big straight stretch of 130 k's or something. Madura Pass. I don't know if the camera's picking up that sort of purple pink haze in the front, but that's another nice colour this morning on this road. I didn't actually expect to be on the road so early again. It's exactly the same time as I left yesterday morning from where was I? Ceduna, South Australia. But I had such a good sleep last night, I just sort of woke up and I heard other people sort of knocking on the rooms and things next door, and I thought, oh well, I may as well get up, everybody's moving, and there we go, look. People are on the road early, they're all heading to WA. And I hear that our Premier, State Daddy Mark McGowan, has resigned. I don't know why, I think he's tired, he said. So we don't know who's going to take his place. I programmed my nav man over on the left to take me home to Albany, but it's 1,067 kilometres, and that is just way too much to try and do in one day. My best was yesterday, which was 870, and that took 10 hours, and I was absolutely shattered at the end of it. It's not so much the time sitting in the saddle, it's more the time my eyes get tired, you're concentrating the whole time, and it's just virtually non-stop. So I've decided not to go try and do it in one hit. That's just asking too much, and it's dangerous. So it'll be tomorrow before I get home. I'm just going to pull into this parking area up here because I need to adjust this other GoPro. It's I have to set the thing manually sometimes, which is a pain. But anyway, yeah, it's at a kilometre. It's up here. Here we go. There's already a truck there on somewhere. I just need to get out. Do some adjusting. There we go. Okay, we've set it. I don't know why they bother, because I actually made a mistake and I put it 6:33 PM, not AM. But it doesn't make any difference to me. I guess their geocaching will be wrong or something. Anyway, I was trying to capture the sunrise at the back, but it's obviously gone behind some cloud there. Don't know where that cloud came from. Anyway, press on. As I drive along these roads, I often have songs going through my head, and it's just struck me when Ryan and I departed at that farm last Friday. By the time I get home, it will have been 6 days, and I'm reminded of that song, 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home. Dave Dudley, I think. Was it Dave Dudley? Anyway, 6 days, when I think about it, is not too bad to travel from just south of Brisbane to Albany. And I mean, that's cheating, because we actually did about 400 and something kilometres to get to that particular farm where Ryan and I camped. But I reckon that's a pretty good effort. I certainly don't want to do it like that again, if I ever do it again. But anyway, that's how it goes. And as I reflect on this trip, it's had its ups and downs with the beast, and being marooned, I won't say marooned because that's not fair, in Port Augusta. I had a lovely time in Port Augusta, although it was quite stressful. But the people were fantastic in Port Augusta, as they are everywhere. No matter where you go in this country, you really do find some lovely people. And I find a lot of the staff, particularly this time coming back when I've been staying in motels and hotels, the staff have been absolutely fabulous, you know, and you really got to commend all these people that work in these outback places. I think we sort of, as travellers, sometimes we might take it for granted because we get grumpy, and I know I do, but I really do appreciate all those people that work out in these remote areas, because they're trying their hardest to make it an enjoyable experience for us, even though sometimes they may not think that they're enjoying it themselves. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I'm about 45 k's from Cocklebiddy, and I still have, if I was aiming for Albany, it's still 1,031 k's. So it ain't doable today. We're coming into Cocklebiddy. Now, I've only been on the road an hour. 93.6 k's. I think we'll give Cocklebiddy a bit of a pass today. Lots of caravans all parked over there. Oh, don't need fuel just yet. That's the Eagle's Nest Nullarbor Links hole across there at Cocklebiddy. They have a motel as well.